Celtic going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage.
Decent chance! Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. And this is De Bruyne. He's had a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Celtic with the corner, there first. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
But I think it's hard to find players who can really test this guy, Pavard. He's had a remarkable ascent to the top, but then again he has outstanding qualities. Very consistent, cool under pressure, and against the toughest of opponents, he stays strong.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is De Bruyne. Opts to shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. Now he's off and running. And this is Bergkamp. Jones. Gundogan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Bergkamp! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Celtic have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's on it, can he get away? Your impression so far, Jim?
Celtic have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Gundogan. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bellingham. That's Gundogan. Pavard. No, Gundogan. Passing nice and neat. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Gundogan. It's Gundogan! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gundogan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gundogan. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bellingham. Vardiol. And the ball's gone astray. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And real chance! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 7, Jones.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham.
Celtic can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Bruno Fernandes goes steaming forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Fernandes. Jones. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Jones.
There will be 1
Bruno
minute added
Fernandes.
time.
The final seconds now. Gundogan! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Everyone, please welcome
So your
our
views on the
players to
first half?
field.
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Celtic leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Can he get it through? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. That has not gone well. And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pavard. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Bergkamp. Played into space out wide. And it's Jones. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Bergkamp. Bergkamp was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's an inviting looking ball, that. De Bruyne. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Bergkamp. And it's Gundogan. Gundogan proves just a little bit too strong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
He's shaping up to have a
Coming
crack
on
from
to
here.
replace him is
And this the
number
perfect
6.
opportunity. De Bruyne! And now it's a race. He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, can he get onto this? The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. It's a promising position. Pings it across. And that's the keeper's ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution on the field.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a shade optimistic. Pavard. Pavard tries making a foray down the right. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Distributed tidily. And that's been drilled in. And Dijk with the clearance.
St Mirren really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And the shot! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
The goal scorer.
And that will surely go down
After
as one of the
89
easiest
minutes
goals he could
number
ever
6.
score.
Well, of course, it's great to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
He's having a go! Dennis Bergkamp, the Dutch master!
Well, if he had a chance to script this, it would have been very much in keeping with what we've just witnessed. As skipper, to retake the lead in such brilliant fashion with time running out, it's about perfect.
Number 11.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Celtic take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And time is up. Celtic can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Bergkamp claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. De Bruyne. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's in a great position here. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Bergkamp. Now it's De Bruyne. Bruno Fernandes. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more...
Chance for a shot! It's there! How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
After 15 minutes is number 10.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Celtic are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Hibs are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
De Bruyne! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Opts for safety. Just eases him off the ball. De Bruyne turning on for a third of the way through the game. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free. He was under real pressure there. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a promising position. It's a goal kick. Pavard to Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Bergkamp. And this is Bergkamp. Back into the middle. And he's gone backward here. Celtic are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Great defending, strong and determined. Jones. Good, strong midfield running here. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide position. Cleared away. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's on it, can he get away? This
There
might
will be
spell
1
danger,
minute
has a
added
shot!
time.
And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
And the boss is going to be
Everyone,
disappointed
please
with the
welcome
way
our
his team
players.
just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware they're going to...
And he'll shoot here! He's got away. Drilled in low. De Bruyne. Now it's Bergkamp. Looking to play him in. Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chance! He's got a goal! The second half sparks straight into life. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And Dijk does well to get it back. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Celtic clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
De Bruyne. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham goes on a charge down the left. Smoothly does it. Tries to pass it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Celtic can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field is number 10.
He's gone looking for safety. Celtic still have the cards to affect this game. Threads one in. He has found the way through.
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Bellingham. De Bruyne. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Substitution for Celtic.
And we have our very first corner. Beats it away.
Coming
Now
on
the ball
field,
in.
number 13.
And a chance!
Didier Drogba.
That's a
Number
half-decent
15,
try.
James
Yeah, it's good
Maddison.
movement though. A bit
Substitution
unlucky
in
he couldn't
progress.
actually steer it goalwards.
There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, you'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Celtic have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Van Dijk. Maddison. Drogba. Shoots!
Celtic really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Celtic are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Celtic have reached the now or never stage. Now, can they get him away? That is a crunching tackle.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
I know he's seen through all of that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Mount. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Drogba. And that's it. Celtic came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up.
Welcome to
Incentives
today's
do
match.
not come much simpler or sweeter than that
Against
one.
Flamengo.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're underway. Celtic come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Celtic presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Celtic have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still...
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Celtic are looking to go forward now. He is through here. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Caicedo. Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Celtic leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Busquets. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Bergkamp. And here's Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Corner number 2 then. Celtic have the chance to go the other way. There will be a throw-in, and that's definitely not his best. Musiala! Gordon. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Tries to thread one through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, give it all, Foden! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Foden. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jones. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well played through for the wide man. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pings it across. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Gordon goes sliding in. And there's a probing ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Foden is in a really good position out wide. Busquets. Gordon. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Ambitious ball here. Busquets kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Mbappe. Floated through. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's picked it up out wide. Musiala plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gordon. And here's Foden. Shot could be... Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Jones. Now it's Bergkamp. Gordon. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Busquets is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. He's having a go! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now I'd just like to
Well, I
read
don't
out
mind
how
admitting
10
I wasn't
were
expecting
celebrating their
that. Still,
birthdays
I'm not
today.
complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Celtic leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Celtic definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Bergkamp, and he's managed to get free, and he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a smartly directed ball. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bergkamp. And Akanji. Jones. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That's Busquets. Walker. Gordon thinks about big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Out to the right. Foden. And the counter is on. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. Now, oh, what has happened here? Foden is on. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. And can he finish it? It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's found a way through. That's the keeper's ball. Musiala. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Now, can they get him away? And he's a decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Spread out to the left. This looks promising. Vardiol. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Bergkamp. Gordon could try cutting inside here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That pass isn't the best. Bruno Fernandes. Vardiol. Looking to play him in. Caicedo. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Spread neatly. Musiala gets into a good position. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Number 18, Gordon. Number 21, Walker. Coming on the field, number 7, Javi Simons. Number 14, Masraoui.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
We're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Cavani. And it's hoisted clear. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Flamengo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played into space. Oh, just skips past his man. Jones. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And it's Ribery. Nicely spread. That has not gone well. Ribery puts his foot on the gas. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Celtic can feel it. Promotion now frighteningly close, but they're having to navigate around some pretty stubborn opposition here.
It's tempting to say, Peter, they're making things...
Oh no, this does not look good. Chance to deliver. Donnarumma claims it, safe hands.
Celtic nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And this is Cavani. He's got away. Ball is over the line. Musiala. Masraoui. It's a pretty
There will
loose
be 1
pass.
minute added time.
And that will be it. Celtic have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Celtic really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that
Just
could
a
have
quick reminder
a massive
today,
outcome
please
on the team's
refrain from
future.
parking
Those
outside
players
this
are very...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Celtic against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Bruno Fernandes, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Messi wins the duel this time. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well read, nice interception. Kukçu. Gordon. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Foden. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Shot could be on. Messi! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Celtic are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Forlan. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Valverde. Valverde going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Forlan. It's Forlan! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice looking ball. Oh, played right into his path. He's had it taken off him. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Now it's crossed in. Up he goes! Jones attempts a clearance. Chance, surely! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
No
After
space,
28
no
minutes
problem. You just
number
cannot
16.
stop him.
Lam demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Busquets. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Walker made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Now it's Valverde. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Forlan. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And here's Valverde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gordon. Foot in. Celtic are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Floated through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No way through there. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Messi. Valverde. And it's Mendes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forlan. Oh, easy pickings there. Jones.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Forlan. Oh, that's superb. Bellingham. And Vardiol. That pass has been well intercepted. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now.
Foden! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Busquets. Jones. Foden. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And he's had a hit! And that has flown over.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Some resolute defending there. Dink through. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Jones makes the interception. Kyle Walker. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Busquets spots. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Messi gets through. Real chance! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 5, Bellingham.
I've got changes here
Number
from both
11,
sides, in fact.
Bergkamp.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Coming on the
There
field,
could be more on the way.
Number 17, Palmer. Number 10,
Sandro Martinez
Matthias
did well to
Cunha.
emerge with the ball.
Number 2,
That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Haaland. Celtic are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he
Substitution
realised.
for Celtic. Number 18,
Celtic
Gordon.
making another change
Coming
here.
on the field.
I think he's
is
been told to play that
number
role
7,
of the tactical
Xavi
pivot,
Simons.
spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Celtic have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. It'll be a throw-in. Rudiger. Walker. Xavi Simons. And here's Jones.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Rafinha. Tries a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 21,
Celtic
Walker.
making consecutive
Coming
changes
on to
here.
replace him is number 23, Shaw.
De Bruyne. And Rafinha. He's through, now is he in? Rafinha. He's one-on-one, there's the shot! He's put it wide.
Oh, it's great when someone backs himself to go on a run and get on the other side of a defence. Unfortunately, that's where it ended.
Rudiger. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Rafinha. Hazard. This is promising. And it's Jones. Bruno Fernandes. Played back in. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Cross flung in towards the middle. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Vardiol.
Celtic really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Jones. Busquets. Goes for goal! Oh, impressive strike. Strong running down that left flank. The most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Spread it left. Here comes the cross. Oh, smashing header! Oh, denied at the last. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a good ball. Goes for a shot! They've done it! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Number 19, Jones.
Celtic have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Great defending, strong and determined. And time is up. Celtic have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
We are glad to inform you that today's match
what do
day
you take away
programs
from it
are
all, Jim?
available from stands
Celtic
located by the
desperately
gates.
failing to
I'm sure
impose
they will
themselves
make
on.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm?
It places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures...
Rafinha. Now it's Pedro. Played out to the left flank. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Richie. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He's on it, can he get away? Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rafinha. And he's quick to snatch it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. So much time and space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. No way through, so back it comes. Played out wide. And it's Zaire Emery. Jones.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's got away. Bruno Fernandes. Gordon. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van de Ven.
That's going in strongly.
Gordon. Gordon going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And this is Bergkamp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Pedro. That is good strength. And here's Hazard. Nice bit of trickery. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Busquets. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! Goal! Portugal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well led, he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Jones knocks it into space. It's Bergkamp! He has done it! Once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Celtic grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be...
Can he finish? Played towards the front line. Now it's Pedro. They're urging him to shoot. Gordon. And it's Bergkamp. Here's Gordon. And it's Jones. Now it's Bergkamp. That's good running with the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Celtic get the ball rolling in the second half. And Vardiol. There's a probing ball. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he get away here? Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! It's hit the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's...
There's the shot! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's a throw. Busquets.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. And it's Jones. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Great vision. Swings it across.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Doan. Real chance! He scores! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. How very smart. He just got it right.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Messi. In with the challenge. Can he get it through? Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Celtic needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that was very necessary. Celtic still have the cards to affect this game. Aimed into... Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rafinha. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Palmer. Walker. And he's managed to get free. Here it is, crossed in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Doan. Now it's Doan. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Kyle Walker. For Palmer. Gordon. And De Ligt. Busquets, who does have an assist to his name. De Ligt. And it's Palmer. Busquets. Jones. Now Van de Ven. Busquets. Turns back here, probably the best option. Palmer. Zaire Emery wins the duel this time. Dink through. Van de Ven. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Jones. Now it's Messi. Busquets. And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Celtic against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Kyle Walker, all the way back. And Vardiol. Gordon. Now it's Bergkamp. Mbappe. And Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now Van Dijk. And Caicedo. Busquets does well to get it back. And now the breakaway. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Busquets. Gordon. Can they get him away?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And
Doué! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi. Busquets. And it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Caicedo. And it's Doué. Here's Vitinha. Mbappe. De Ligt. Here's Gordon. Caicedo promptly onto that, and that is that. Doué. Now it's Son Heung-min. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Vitinha. Jones. Gordon. It's a promising position. Looking to play him in. Gordon's cross. That's an excellent interception. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Short changes him with that pass. Robertson. Decent progress down the left. And it's 2-A. There is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Today for everybody
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's had a shot! And the ball's it's fallen kindly here. Gordon. That's Busquets. Vardiol. And it's Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Now Van de Ven. Kyle Walker. Now Van de Ven. Now there's a Messi! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Well, played right into his path. Gordon. Gets a good foot in there. Doué. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he cuts out the supply. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Tries to pass it through. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Celtic really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Busquets. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gordon.
Cleared away.
Coming on the field is
Very well to take that. Real
7,
chance!
Xavi Simons.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Celtic do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kyle Walker. He's having a shot! Vardiol. Driving on and making good progress. Celtic really will have to throw everything at this now.
You have to expect that from everyone, though.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Celtic really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Has a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Xavi Simons fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Akanji, Robertson, and it's Doué, and Caicedo, and it's Son Heung-min. Now he's got space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And this is Son Heung-min. Can he get it through?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he get away here? Messi. He could be in here. And Messi! And again the keeper stands strong. Van Dijk.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vitinha. And it's Son Heung-min. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Here's... And the shot! It's hit the upright. Now it's Vitinha. Guardiola can get it clear. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Courtois voted man of the match, and deservedly
And we
so.
come to you now with a quick request for
How would you
support
sum up what
for
we've
our
witnessed,
World
Jim?
Charity
Well,
Fund.
neither side could get